Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Hello, Homura.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Arresto moment.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Brutes. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble.
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb.
I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, you troll?
How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
I'm a prefect too.
That's it. 50 health points.
You know you can't do that.
Revenue.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
So I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
To worry like this.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I'm not convinced you need to worry. Perhaps your uncle's been delayed, and surely he can take care of himself.
That's exactly what Professor Weasley said when she forbade me from leaving the grounds to look for him. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What they think I'll see around here.
You'd bet you're gonna regret coming here.
Levioso! Depulso! Yes! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You dare slay one of my own!
Where's that goblin helm you...
Levioso!
I should...
Expelliarmus! Depulso! Confringo! The beasts are safer now.
Hogwarts will not serve you well. Think you're the little sod that
Potato!
saved...
Levioso!
I heard something.
Levioso!
Is this your...
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Hey, that's mine!
Depulso!
I
I've seen Billywinks with more sting.
You may want Levioso, Depulso, Confringo.
Look what the nothing. Ricky little tail flapper. Someone get me down!
Expelliarmus.
No.
Levioso, Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What?
Levioso. Depulso. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Protego. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Glacius. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. This Totalis. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. to be Mr. Oakes' campsite. Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet? Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these Arresto momentum.
Spells won't save you, man.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Defender! Capulso! Arresto momentum. Glaciers! Arresto momentum. Glaciers! Defender! Arresto momentum. Capulso! Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! Arresto momentum! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Revelio!
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. What do we have here?
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours. You
Confringo! Second! Arrest the momentum! Depulso! Nice try! Depulso! Confringo!
I will...
I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Incendio! Arresto momentum. Depulso! Confringo! Incendio! Perhaps not the best. Not quite. A ladder. That's what I need.
One less Shiva to
You...
Confringo! Depulso! This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Arresto momentum. Oh. Depulso! Incendio! Confringo! Depulso! Arresto momentum. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
Next time I see Pig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
What will we find in here?
fool. Huh? Who is it?
Depulso! Confringo! Depulso!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo! It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Alohomora. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
I could fall dead as
Depulso. Confringo.
Count on that. I won't rest. Dead.
Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This will
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling?
A boiler door. How to open it? Confringo! Confringo! Depulsor! Incendio!
Can't
Arresto Momentum!
Ranrock William Knight!
Confringo! Incendio! Depulsor!
I won't rest until you're dead. How nice of you. I will make you pay.
There's the suit!
Incendio! Confringo! Depulsor! Arresto Momentum! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Close. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. I wonder if Harry's uncle could be down there. Arresto Momentum. Depulsor.
I won't rest.
Confringo. Crisis. Arresto momentum. Good pull. Confringo. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Glacius.
That's going to cost me a toe.
Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler here. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Revelio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Glacius. Mindo. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Revelio. Confringo!
do you?
Confringo!
This rock will lead us to victory!
One less human to worry about. I will make you pay.
You look tired.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Rest until you're dead. You can't stop us.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender.
I will make you pay.
Arresto momentum.
I won't rest.
Defaulter. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Hurry, before they come! I must get out, hurry! Oh, thank Merlin, thank
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him. Revelio.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Confringo! Expect the finger! Repulsor! Repulsor! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!